Hello and welcome to Liberty Nation's LNTV. I'm your host, Mark Angelides. Today we're joined by Scott D. Cosenza. Welcome, Scott.
Hi, Mark.
Scott, attacking the NRA, it's like breathing for so many progressive politicians. Now, you argue in your recent article on libertynation.com that the suit being filed by New York Attorney General is much different than the usual attacks. How so?
Well, Letitia James filed a suit alleging that the leadership of the NRA is engaged in massive financial impropriety. But she says in order to remedy that, the organization itself should be ended, which is to say it is a New York chartered corporation, and the state of New York has the ability to basically extinguish corporations that exist under its charter. And that's what Letitia James said is the appropriate remedy, because Wayne LaPierre and a few of his lieutenants have bilked the National Rifle Association to the tune of millions of dollars.
And how has the NRA responded to this?
Well, let me just circle back around and just say, if you can imagine, Mark, we have many stories in the United States over the decades of leftist political organizations or labor unions or churches or civil rights organizations where the leadership has taken to stealing the member dues. In none of those cases have we seen any politically minded attorney general decide to try to end the organization itself.
One wonders if there would be any left-leaning political organizations left if that were the case. So tell me, Scott, what is the NRA response?
So they have countersued, but there is no complaint yet filed. It's sort of like they filed a notice to sue, if you will. So we're not exactly sure what their claims will be. I can tell you, though, that by attaching the destruction of the organization to the claims of malfeasance by LaPierre and his lieutenants, what Letitia James has done is effectively said your fates are married. So the sad truth is that the victims of this are the NRA members themselves. And I can tell you this as a longtime member and a NRA certified firearms instructor, that the kind of inside communication, I don't mean by high up insiders, I just mean on the gun forums and the internet and the people who are pro-gun and NRA members, is many of them would like to see Wayne LaPierre gone.
To a layman, it would seem quite a simple solution, is that either A, the board decides to unanimously either resign or replace the board, or they refile in a different jurisdiction. Why isn't this happening, or is it?
Well, that's not as easy as it sounds. The property of the NRA belongs to the NRA and its members, and it can't be so easily just shifted aside or conveyed to a wholly, brand new organization.
All right, Scott, I mean, is this really just, as it's being painted in much of the media, is it just another blue versus red issue, or is there something more to it?
Mark, we have seen some backlash, and I expect it to grow. Notably, the Washington Post's one of their editorial page editors, Ruth Marcus, published a defense of the NRA. Again, this is not a defense of Wayne LaPierre's spending, which is what we're told has driven Ms. James, but a defense of the organization itself, and saying it's totally not appropriate for a politician, Letitia James, to use the levers of the New York courts to destroy the NRA. By the way, something which she vowed to do politically in her campaign. It's almost as if she's doing, Mark, exactly what she alleges that Mr. LaPierre has done. She's the head of an organization, and instead of using the power that she's granted to lead it for the benefit and to succeed in its mission, she's using it to simply go ahead and feather her own political nest, as it were.
So, Scott, is that your final prediction, that this will eventually just die a death in the courts?
The part where she wants just to extinguish the NRA, yes, Mark. There's a very serious case against Wayne LaPierre and his Confederates, though. And I expect that to continue on and impact him negatively, financially, and perhaps his criminal interest for the at least months, if not years to come.
Scott, thank you very much.
Thanks, Mark.
And thanks to you at home.
Go deeper on the topic discussed in this video, head on over to one of these links here or go to our Liberty Nation Roku channel. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for Liberty.